What's up, guys? Intro FPV here. Today I am going to be quote unquote testing out a couple of lipos. I've got a R-Line 1550 100C lipo, and I've got a Ovonic FPV 1550 100C lipo. Now this is a HV high voltage discharge lipo. This one can be charged safely at 3.5 or is it 3.4 volts per cell, which I have done, and so far so good. I have used it once already, as well as this one, but I'm going to do a little side-by-side comparison and see if there's if this R-Line is worth the $40 price that it is compared to this $19-20 price that this one is. So that's what I'm going to be checking out. Like I said, I have flown them already. I've flown this one once already, this one a couple of times. I didn't really find too much of a difference other than a longer flight time with this one, only because you charged it a little bit higher discharge or whatever. But yeah, so I mean, we'll see. I'll put up some DVR and see what the volts look like while we're punching it around the front yard here. So let's get that strapped up. I am using my Mulatto quad for this one, my trusty never let me down quad. I am going to go with the Ovonic battery first. Let's see how this one does. Alright. And now this quad here is nothing really too special. I'm rocking a 30 amp 4-in-1 DYS ESC. Obviously you got the TBS Mr. Steel 2345 kV motors. Just a regular F4 flight controller, nothing real special there. And then unlock FPV VTX. That's really, I guess, the main components that matter, other than the Luminaire camera, run cam, Luminaire camera. But so that's what we're working with on this setup. All right, got that set up. Let's plug her in. Change the VTX power to, I think it's 500 milliwatts. Give it a little boost. Alright, let's see what this one can do. All right. So that was a good crash. A good place to end. Right at what was 14, 14.4, 14.5. So I'm gonna move on to the next R-Line 100C 1550. See how this baby does. ATX back to 500. All right. Alright, I think that's gonna do it. It's getting pretty dark anyway. But, yeah, I don't know. Is that R-Line worth $40? Compared to that Ovonic, that's like $19. Now I didn't really notice too much of a difference other than a longer, maybe a little bit longer flight time. I mean, I'm not a professional racer, not a professional freestyle pilot. I just do this as a hobby. I really enjoy doing it. And when it comes to the batteries, obviously I crash a lot, so I don't want to spend $40 on a battery that I know I'm gonna beat the hell out of, you know what I mean, and eventually just die on me. So I'd rather spend $20, 25 at the most, on a battery that I know is gonna get the job done, and you know I'm not gonna be worried when too bad when it finally does go out on me. So I think comparing these two side by side, I would have to pick the Ovonic. Only honestly because of the price point. We know Tattu, our line, is a name brand that professional race pilots, you know, use. So I mean, it's understandably why they're going to charge more, but it's just not worth it to me. So in my personal opinion, I'm sure everybody else out there has their own. Yeah, it's not worth $40. I'll keep to my $17 and $20 batteries. Keep me in the air. So there you go. Yeah. There you go. Appreciate you watching.